Alrighty, guys. So today I just wanted to kind of give a little synopsis of what I got out of church this past weekend. August, what was it? August 16th. So we're talking about labels. Just the different labels we give ourselves and other people, such as Gothic, emo, Christian, atheist, whatever, you name it, fat, skinny, beautiful, attractive, ugly, whatever the label is you want. We've all given each other labels. You know, some offensive, some that not offensive. But anyway, with that being said, we also were looking at the blind man that was healed by Jesus, found in John. I'm sorry, found in John chapter 9. So let me read a couple of the verses that we were talking about to preface what I'm about to say. So in John chapter 9, starting verse 1. Verse 1. As Jesus was walking along, he saw a man who had been blind from birth. Rabbi, his disciples asked, why was this man born blind? Was it because of his own sins or his parents' sins? Verse 3. Jesus says, it was not because of his sins, his parents' sins, Jesus answered. This happened so the power of God could be seen in him. We must quickly carry out the tasks assigned us by the one who sent us. The night is coming, and then no one can work. But while I'm here in the world, I am the light of the world. Then he spit on the ground, made mud with his saliva, and spread mud over the blind man's eyes. He told him, go wash yourself in the pool of Siloam. Siloam means sent. So the man went and washed and came back seeing. His neighbors and others who knew him as a blind beggar asked each other, isn't this the man who used to sit and beg? Some said it was, and others said, no, it just looks like him. But the beggar kept saying, yes, I am the one. They asked, who healed you? What happened? He told them, the man they called Jesus made mud and spread it over his eyes and told him, go to the pool of Siloam and wash yourself. So I went and washed, and now I can see. Where is he now? They asked. I don't know, he replied. Then they looked at the man who had been blind, they took the man who had been blind to the Pharisees, because it was the Sabbath that Jesus had made him out of the mud and healed him. Then the Pharisees asked the man all about it, so he told them, he put the mud over my eyes, and when I washed it away, I could see. So the rest of the chapter goes on to talk about how the Pharisees were trying to drill him and interrogate him and trying to get him to take back what he said. And also towards the end of the chapter, Jesus goes back to him and asks, because of this miracle, do you believe in me? And the man who was born blind said, yes, Jesus, I believe in you, and worshipped him. So, what a great reminder, in the sense, when we're not living for Christ on a regular basis, following God's word, we are blind, just like this person in the Bible. When we're living our sinful ways and listen to our flesh, we're not following God's will for our lives. So that's one of the biggest takeaways I got out of the message. And so there's 3 points that our pastor made concerning this passage. The first was, God has a wise, good, and Christ-exalting purpose for our lives. 2, God gets ultimate glory through our dependence on Him. Just like in this passage where He healed the man, and because He did the miracle of healing the man that was born blind, because of that miracle, it got pointed to God who performed the miracle. The works of God are, in the third point, is the works of God are designed to lead to the worship of Him. So just like how towards the end of that chapter, when Jesus was talking to him, he said to Jesus, yes, I do believe in worshipped him. And here's 3 questions for you to ponder this week. Do you believe God has a bigger purpose for you in your life? Are you living your life completely dependent on God, where you trust Him in all aspects of your life, not just some of them? And lastly, do the works of God lead you to worship Him? So think about it. What like with everything that you've been blessed with in your life, do you still continue the good, the bad, the ugly? Do you worship Him no matter what season of life you're in? So I hope this encourages you guys, and I hope you guys have a great week.